Hi gang, how you doing? Okay, so Stephen Mayer here from Team Mairsy Personal Training in Scotland, and I'm always seeing these reviews about people talk about building your own gym from the house, things like that for there. You know, this is the Taurus Elite machine here, by the way, and they're always talking about buying Rogue this or different stuff. Right now, see, a lot of people doesn't have the money to do things like that, so you don't need to be spending all this money. A barbell's a barbell, a plate's a plate, and a machine can be a machine. If you're going to be operating just purely by yourself, or you're a friend or a couple of friends or a partner, then you don't need to be spending all this money. And I watch all these videos, you know, and they're doing reviews on things like this and that, blah, 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 for there. See these plates and bars from Rogue and different things, they cost an absolute fortune. And they're all professional stuff. Now, honestly, maybe big gyms like, you know, Pure Gym and things like that, the gym or whatever you want to call them, or, you know, all these things, these things, you know, probably, you know, fair enough in big gyms like that. But when you've got a wee gym yourself, you know, like myself, I've got a private gym here, you know, as you can see, you know, my dumbbells, things like that. You know, there's no massive big brand names in here. A barbell's a barbell, a dumbbell is a dumbbell, and that's it for there. You don't need to be spending all that money. So I'm going to tell all these guys, if any of these guys are watching my review, is I think you're making money off all these things. All right, maybe a small amount of this or that, blah, 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 but people don't need to be spending thousands and thousands of pounds on equipment for the gym. You don't need to be doing it. Go out there, look at stuff second hand, things like that. You know, really no much can go wrong unless you're working with things like, you know, see these machines here, you know, what you do is you always like to see what the cables is like and things like that. But these cables are they're pennies to fix. They're not that dear, by the way. I mean, like a replacement cable for, say, something like this machine here would only cost about maybe 20, 30 pounds sterling, you know what I mean? So my advice to people is when you're setting up a gym in the house from there, you do not need to spend on Rogue and all these fancy things. Some of these guys, they've got the best equipment and the gym's absolutely spotless, and I say to myself, do you actually work out in that gym? Do you work out? So I hope some of you are watching my video, by the way, because this is my wee review, and I've been coaching for over 35 years. It's a long, long time. But I just don't think you need all this equipment. Buy second hand. You don't need to go out and buy brand new. You don't need about 45 Olympic bars in your gym if it's only going to be you and your partner or you or a couple of friends. You don't need that. You don't need to go out and buy that when you see in these gyms. Look around and you will honestly get, you'll build a gym for absolutely pennies, I can guarantee you that. Now, don't get me wrong, this one here is the Taurus Elite. I'll do a wee review on this one for here, right? Now, that one there was £4,000 sterling, but that'll last me forever. It'll last me forever, you know. Why did I not go for machines below it? Because I liked anything that went with it. But then I've saved an awful lot of money, you know, when it comes to, say, my dumbbell racks. And, you know, all I've got in here is 2 Olympic bars. One's a 7-foot bar and one's a 5-foot bar. And I keep it very, very, very basic. So, my advice to everybody is when you're setting up your own home gym, is don't spend a lot of money. Videos to come.